Okay. I already have some cards out here because I was doing this for the Facebook collective. But regardless,
I really do mean that.
you have broken a huge pattern here.
I could feel this.
Pattern repetition in the reverse, okay? Meaning you caught on to the pattern, you seen it, and then optical illusion in the reverse. So clarity, you're really seeing what you're seeing. You noticed something here and you said, I'm gonna set myself free. Pattern repetition in the reverse, you seen and broke a cycle. You clearly seen it. It was no longer, maybe I'm just imagining that I've been here a million times. No, I think you got there so many times that you were like, okay, that's enough. Right? And through clarity,
And maybe
through wisdom, through discernment, through the divine, having you kind of being sifted through the harder things, going through it over and over and over again. You're like, I don't want to keep landing here. And you clearly broke it, okay? And then caught in church. So this is giving me, it was, if you really boiled it down, it was religion that was keeping you stuck in this pattern, this loop, right? And it's like you caught the culprit here. You said, oh, this is not unconditional love. This is religion. This is a religion that kind of sometimes spills out into the other areas of our life and kind of affect our mentality and the way that we do things, right? It could have been, just for an example, a belief system, a limiting belief system that taught you to always prioritize others and their feelings above your own. And you didn't even realize that you were continuing to stay stuck in a cycle that would literally, you would feel bad, essentially confirmation, to break free from it entirely, because then you would potentially not be caring about their feelings or their perspectives or anything if you were to break free in the way that you and do what was best for you, right? You were continuing to abandon yourself and your feelings, because I feel like your feelings have been disregarded here. And you were okay with that if it meant to continue to hurt yourself, to make them feel whatever. But by the meantime, in between time, you were hurting yourself, right? So it's making me feel like you caught the culprit within, it was a limiting belief system that was spilling out into the rest of your life and the rest of your reality, keeping you stuck in some of these cycles. And that, once you really go through spiritual initiations, y'all, and you really discover the God of your understanding, you discover that this God would never make you do that. This God wants you to prioritize yourself and your needs and honor your feelings and your emotions. And through the power of self-love, you have broke free here. You finally said, you know what? Doing anything is just continuing to get me stuck in this cycle when I'm prioritizing their feelings, their emotions over mine. So finally you were like, well, I might as well. That's not doing anything. It's not doing anything at all. So I might as well do what's best for me within this. And you did. And you broke free here. And that was ultimately, you had to go back into the religion and figure out and break free from that limiting belief system before you could go into the other avenues in your life of the kind of cycles you were stuck in government and anger. Okay, so government is something that like governs people, right? And in the reverse, can't govern or can't control or can't do anything. Like, this is not being able to control their anger is what I'm picking up from this. So somebody's not happy that you have done this. You have discovered self-love. And that's what this new God, not this God of religion, has taught you. That you, through the power of self-love, love is the key. How would love really feel? Not the way that organized religion taught us. Love would really feel, I'm not going to continue to abandon myself for other people that are just continuing to hurt you. You're going to prioritize yourself this time, no matter how much of a villain you look like. All this has happened because snake, backstabber in the reverse. So a friend, somebody you can trust, somebody that has not been a Judas, somebody that has not betrayed you, okay, on the inside. This is giving like You either have a guide or an ancestor or a passed on loved one or this new God of your understanding that kind of helped you through all of those spiritual initiations that has been giving you like basically essentially the inside scoop the whole time. You have a friend on the inside. Or maybe it was like a person in your physical 3D that kind of like showed you the way here and gave you the key of self-love. To love yourself, to honor yourself, is to actually honor the divine. The way that you are filling yourself up with self-love is the way that the divine is really showing you love, but through yourself. Not continuing to prioritize everybody and their mama while they continue to hurt you above yourself. No longer. It's like you've healed an abandonment wound. You've healed a limiting belief system. You are a freaking badass and you are freaking amazing. And I am so proud of you. Scream for confirmation. Let whoever that is be mad. That's not on you. That's between them and God for them to sort that out. You keep moving into peace. And you have found that peace from letting this go. It's not for you to control. And then I had a vision last night. I don't know if I was sitting in front of Jesus or who this was, but there was a box of stuff and I kept taking all the stuff out and unpacking it and looking through it. There were stuffed animals on there that I was holding on to and I was crying. And I was like, I don't want to let these things go. Like I do not. But I've sorted through this box so many times and there's nothing that I can find in here that I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm so tired of going through this box. It just hurts every time I go through this box. And this man looked at me and said, give it to me. And I remember sliding this box over. It's a box of someone else's stuff. And I've sorted through it so many times, you know, and it is just what it is. And it's just, maybe now it's for Jesus or God or Hecate or whoever it is that you believe in, the universe, to sort through it for you. You've gone through that box enough. Give it away. I love you.